They're back. I know they'd come back. So did the military. And I can't talk about what the military does when they're here. So you don't know, no one knows on the public that the military is here. That's the point. This town's finished. And the Cooping military that's been bringing medical students in to chop up the level of dead bodies that's happening here. And the Cooping military who's been bringing in bomb technicians, and you have to get all the details from the agents, the good guys, but this is over. So you can bring in your rancheros who fight with Zelensky at the Mexican Congress to have NATO put him on the register. Okay, go ahead, dude. And you can go ahead, right? And the police aren't coming here. This I owe the GRU generals my life for. So let me just say this, that if it wasn't for the GRU, serious military bros, those fucking cops in DC would be marching through the front door, shaking hands with a man who saws up dead body parts to come and get the witness. Because the drug cartels took over the police force here, and I said that, and they brought in with the new hires. It's nothing but Irish mob, and they're very clearly, and you can see they are, and African Ethiopian type gangs they hired on, so they don't have a lot of prior education. I don't believe DC has a requirement for college, 60 credits. The feds do, you have to have a bachelor's degree. It is a job requirement. They hire feds in the good old days used to hire out of college associates, and they train you until you had your bachelor's. But the last 7 years, they started attacking military, like the good guys in the US and the good guys in the GRU. They started attacking these like serious doctorate and master's degree, life career veterans, Navy SEAL types. 5 years ago, I came on the scene. So the job requirements, you got to wonder, right? Because the feds here, this is a police militia. It makes me wonder, yeah, but they've isolated me and nobody talks to Heidi. We know that. Nobody talks to Heidi. She just imagines everything. Right, we know that. So I don't know what the job requirements exactly are, especially for women. It makes you really wonder, right? Because these guys just screw everyone up the ass. They're meth addicts. They set up police militias in domestic houses and crawl through cubby holes. I mean, seriously, what's the job requirement, FBI? What's the job requirement? And the FBI used to be stand up. The DEA, a lot of these agencies used to be stand up. So they have a lot of enemies because they had really good police in their agencies. That these militia member FBI agents started attacking along with the GRU and Navy SEAL types like I just spoke about. So these rancheros are gonna laugh because they, in their minds, dude, they have like a second grade education. Their mother was most likely a prostitute. This goes for generations in a developing, deprived country that they came from crime and little options in life. A lot of their mothers are in the criminal. It's not in the Latin and in the Arabic world. It's prostitutes, and you can see how they set it up here like that. It's not women drug runners and women are equality and the women live in the fucking crime world. No, they're prostitutes. That's the business for them. So these guys who think this is all cool, they're protected by the gringo policia, which is Irish mafia. She thinks she is too. They're protected by, they think that the cops are coming for me. They'll find out. No. We'll do this around and around we go every day. These type of guys that you see, these Latino men, come from any sort of country. It's not just Mexico, okay? Their mothers were hookers. There's no religion. They get brought in through the gangs. They're smuggled up here, however they get into the States, especially with the attempted overthrow. And now they have world leaders that they see on TV, okay? This is the extent of it. I mean, look at the guy. He sees Zelensky on TV. He's big. He's with the white gringas. He's getting paid mucho dinero. He got this big car. He's not legal and he's doing all this stuff. He's not even a legal citizen. This is funny, yeah. Because his mom's a puta, a prostitute. This is fucking generational with the Latins big time and the Arabs. Okay? So they have a serious issue with women. You got a serious antisocial personality type right there, dude. You have a mother figure, primary caregiver like that. Look at this fucking focus thing. So that's what we got in America too, a gang of serious fucking issued people. Okay, so they're back. This yellow house this is all a mass crime scene. I don't want to repeat it every day. What happens here is so serious. The fact I can film this is evidence big time to a lot of things are happening here. So this house that they're in will be bombed by the fucking GRU and the good guys in the U.S. Armed Services. It could be bombed while these fucking dudes are in the yard while she's pacing around with her purse. That's how out of it the Americans were. And I'm really proud of myself that I could film this stuff when it was safe. Because that's what's going to happen. That is what's happening. I mean, I don't put up the headlines. I don't put up hardly anything. There's all sorts of explosions going off. But when this house gets fucking blown up by the good guys, it's not going to be a mystery in the newspaper. It's going to be military strikes. And this is the shit that's asking for it, all right? And I haven't talked, see how he laughs? This is funny to him. As long as he impresses the drug lords who Zelensky is with, and the gringo policia who are in the organized crime, who run all the hookers, that's his world since he was born, dude. You got to understand who you're dealing with, all right? This white lady, she's just the policia to him. More than narrow, just protection. He sees her as his drug lords actually run her, which is the truth. He can figure that much out. All right? And none of it's going to happen, but you understand they can't comprehend that. No. The fact that I'm not getting sick from these chemical weapons, this shit should have been shut down so fucking fast. No, they don't know that here, dude. No, you can walk around and you can tell. You can go down to Congress and you can see with your own eyes, okay, Mita? There's something wrong with them. Yes, they have a mental problem. It's called hard drugs. All right, so here we go. We have construction surrounding 1507, 1509. They think it's funny. Yeah, they do, okay? These are the people, the white and the Latino, that don't survive. This is the 57 million. No, they don't survive. This is not funny. I can't talk about anything I smelled, heard, saw in this house. I can only film this. I'm going to put it up and let them go ahead and be happy I'm filming, believe whatever it is in their heads, okay? Why these males believe in violence unheard of towards women. Because I told you, dude, when your mom's a prostitute and is generational, male-dominated violence, hierarchy, crime stuff with the cocaine cartels, you got some serious antisocial motherfuckers. The same with the Arabs. The Arabs are drug traffickers with some serious women's issues. All right, and they just fucking stormed this street and I got stuck in here, but I'm kind of glad I did. They must really fucking hate me. Yeah, I know they do. All right, so let them be happy. Like, hey, look, my drug cartel boss, he sees this. I'm playing a good job here by being happy and getting S Street and 1507 fucking bombed by drones. You don't know. It could be any sort of thing they fucking lay into this house for sure. It's almost set as law. The yellow doesn't. They just blast the living shit out of it. Yep. Maybe today. Goodbye.